And here comes my German cars, the VW Golf. I think this is the GTI 4, the Golf 4, but I love the GTI engines. Well, not actually, they're very problematic. But because I have an Audi A4, obviously it's very close. The engines are very similar, 2-liter inline 4 turbo, and most of the things are the same. And I must say that by just tuning this car's ECU and turbo, you gain a lot of power. I was kind of stoked because even in real life, it's the same. It's like the German tuners, if I can call them that, they really keep this car to a minimum. But what am I blabbering about? What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video of Underground 2. So in this video, I'll be sharing my drag tune with you guys. So before we get started, let's quickly do a Dino Run and see how much power this car has. 335.2 kilowatts with 567.3 Newton meters. That is crazy. Once again, this car has got a lot of torque, and torque of cars in this game is not that good. But anyway, this car does make a good pass. It's in the middle between being good and being bad, but it's a VW. What do you expect? I'm an Audi dude. This is a VW. No. Okay, so what I'm gonna do in this video is, such as I do in all my videos, is categorize this video into 4 sections. The first section is going to be me actually showing my tune to you guys, which is right over here. Secondly, we're going to do a quarter-mile pass. Thirdly, I'm going to show you guys what I upgraded in the car, because there's actually like a catch-22 there. And lastly, we're going to do a drag race against other opponents. So let's quickly start off by the drivetrain. So the drivetrain has to do with your gear ratios. So this gear ratio over here is the one you're looking for. I just want to tell you guys quickly that this gear ratio is made in such a way so that we can have a pretty good quarter-mile time, as well as be able to finish the Bayview drag race. Whenever you're going to use this tune on a different kind of race, such as circuit or sprint, or even a drag race where the track is way too long, you'll actually notice that you're about to blow your engine. What you're going to do is just come back to the screen, take it all the way to the left a few notches, and just go and try again until you see now it doesn't pop anymore. So there we go. So obviously what I do also in this video is a nitrous from first gear. If you nitrous in second gear, it also risks of you popping your engine, especially with the Bayview racetrack. I'm just going to drop this one a little bit because we don't reach this high speeds on the Bayview track. So anyway, there we go. That's the tune for you. So let's quickly start with the suspension. This car is front wheel drive, so that's why we got the front nose all the way down and the rear all the way up. This is technically so that when you do pull away, that all the weight doesn't go to the back, so that it can stay in the front, because what keeps the front wheels to the road is weight. So then for the front springs, we got it both at off, the front springs and shocks, sorry. Then for the rear springs and the rear shocks, we got about 3/4 of the way. And then lastly, we've got the sway bars at stiff, and the steering ratio, we did not touch it. For the aerodynamics, we got everything down. I might as well take this one down as well. I tried to like bring it down and bring it up a bit, but it didn't show any resemblance. Just forgot to take it back down. For the aerodynamics, as you guys can see here, it is, sorry, the grip, the aerodynamics. We got it at strong, and I did not touch the brakes. For the ECU, if you guys don't know how to tune it, go check out this card here in the top right corner by clicking on it. It's going to take you to a different video where I explain clearly and throughoutly for you guys to understand how to tune the ECU and the turbo. In other terms, a short briefing, you can just take all the power out of these first 3000 RPMs. For the turbo, right over here, you want to take out all the power up until 4000 RPMs, leave all the power in the higher RPMs. So for the nitros, we got it at about 5 seconds. So now that we are done with that, let's quickly do a quarter-mile pass. So there is a lot of ways you can pull away with your car, but the best way is to get this needle up until it starts flickering green, or not flickering, just staying green. That is a perfect place on where to launch. You're gonna launch there, and you're gonna have to get all the shifts at perfect. If you don't get them perfect, you are gonna have a bad time. So let me quickly show you guys where to launch. Right here, just above 6, perfect. Oh, we got a bad shift there, so I'm gonna have to try this over again. But that is how quick the RPMs goes let me quickly get you guys a good run. Oh, and this is the one. 7.92. That is not bad at all. The best I have was 7.96, so we got a little bit of a better time, but I had to do some alterations. Let me show you guys quickly what I did. I had to go back to the gear ratio. It kept on feeling to me like almost every time I go from first to second, the RPMs of second was just way too short, so it will have like already shot up in the red before it even gives like a proper drop. So what I did was I took the second and third gear and just stretched them out a little bit. So yeah, those are the magic numbers. So let's quickly show you guys what I've installed in the car. Oh, we're here already. So looking over here at the engine, as you guys can see, there is obviously 3 packages we can install. Third one obviously being the best package. But let me tell you guys quickly that all 3 packages contains different things. Such as here we've got racing camshafts and gears and blah blah blah. Here we have got exhaust systems, and here we've got cold air intake systems. Obviously there's different stuff as well, such as performance exhaust, mild camshaft and gears, and etc and etc. So one thing you might have noticed is that you can see installed, and everything is installed. No, I am not cheating. I just never properly understood how this worked. So I used to only install stage 3. I never even looked at stage 2 and 1 because I was too lazy to read. So once I obviously got a bit more clued up with this game, I realized that here's a cold air intake system, but stage 2 and stage 3 doesn't have anything of a cold air intake system. So if I only install stage 3, I wouldn't have a cold air intake system. And also if we look at stage 2, there's a catback exhaust system and a larger diameter downpipe. But if we look at stage 3, there's nothing of an exhaust system. So technically what you got to do is install all 3 packages. Install stage 1, install stage 2, and install stage 3. So for almost everything else, you got to do the same. Let's quickly run through it. Let me just take a sip of my cold drink quick. So for the ECU, you want to install all 3 as well. For the transmission, you also want to install all 3. For the suspension, you also want to install all 3. Nitros, you can install the final one. The tires, you can also install the final one. For the brakes, you can install all 3. For the weight, you definitely want to install all 3. For the turbo, you are okay by just installing the last one. I just want to see, I did say with the tires, you only have to install the last one, right? If I didn't, there we go. I just got like a brain fart over there. So there we go. Now that we have got that done, let's go do a drag race. And we are away. Come on, baby. Is that car coming in? It does kind of look like it. Let's keep an eye on it. And we are through with a horrible time at 24.01. Anything on 24 and up is bad for me. So let's quickly look at the race stats. So I literally only got 3 perfect shifts, including the pull away. Our top speed was 323, 325. So the Hyundai Tiburon with the V6 2.7 liters were actually coming in. Oh, and the 350 was coming in. And the A3 was coming in. So yeah, if this road was a little bit longer, this car wouldn't have had the long legs. Anyway guys, there we go. The GTI for you in a matchbox. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did find this video informative, educational, or entertaining, please make sure to drop a big like. If you're still watching, I just want to say thank you so much. I love you lots. If you would love to support the channel, especially if you're new, hit the logo at the bottom right corner to subscribe. If you want to see a similar video, hit the icon on the left. If you want to see one of my most recent videos, hit the icon on the right. And then I'll see all of you legends in my next video. But for now, peace out everyone.